intakes right there. You just feel that motor.
Hey guys, welcome back to the HAF YouTube channel for build series number 3. Guys, I've got a lot done. It's like 3:30 Friday, November the 4th. I got off this morning at 6:30, pretty much came straight out of my garage, and I've been slaving. I'm trying to have this thing done for Thanksgiving. We always have a pretty big Thanksgiving ride, and then we got, RBD, which is something I've always wanted to go to. All my friends go and hang out and have a little fun and get a little rowdy and like to break stuff together. But I still got a long ways to go. I am roughly 90% done, but the 10% that's left takes 90% of the time. If you've been where I've been, which I'm sure you have, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, got my crossover bars built, which it does hit my hood just a little bit, but that's okay. Not even worried about it, because if this hitting my hood is the only thing I have to worry about, then I also chopped off the excess front frame I had right here, and I made a drawing up today and sent it down to one of my buddies who is going to laser cut me a winch plate. And, just imagine a winch plate being here. I'm going to actually have probably like a, pretty good size radius right here. That way I can run my winch rope straight down and hook it in for a suck down. Which you can see I've got my ram back on and started running some of my lines and hoses. I've had to redo a couple of them, but that's no issue. I had to redo the one from my pump to my valve, and I'm going to have to figure out what I'm actually going to do with my reservoir and where I'm going to mount it. I started putting my harness on. Shannon Taylor built me this harness. If y'all need one, I highly recommend them. This thing is super neat, super clean. He already put a tune in on it, come with the computer, pretty much everything you need, and he is based out of Nashville, Tennessee. And then I also cut my motor mount off on my driver's side and then raised my motor up a 1/4 inch over there where I made that boo-boo I talked about in my last video. Which brings me to this. Built me a subframe. It's more of an engine skid, transmission skid, all that. It's gonna come up. I put a little angle into it, come to a point, just pretty much for looks. I am going to be plating all of this, but I welded in some bungs here, here. Where's this one? Here, and then here. So this whole thing will be removable. And once I get my exhaust in here and routed, I will be having another support from here, probably to either my frame or maybe right here on my engine mount, depending on the exhaust. I still have to run my transmission lines and route them up to my cooler. And once I get my lines run, I still have to wire all my accessories in. I've not got my radiator in. It's sitting over on the floor. I have got to build a shroud for it, which I actually went today. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen these or own one of these. It's just a little Harbor Freight, 30-inch brake. I think it's good up to 16 gauge. But today, I built something that I've been meaning to do for a long time, and that is a center console. It's nothing special. I will be adding probably a cup holder here and here, and probably a master power switch here. And I've ordered a switch panel that I'll probably be putting somewhere in this area right here for all my accessories, and then a main power on ignition, and then a push start. Now I'm still up in the air about my gauges. I really want to run some type of digital screen instead of, just some round, normal style gauges, and just have like a little Bluetooth box that plugs into my OBD2 so I can get, live data. And then, if I had a tablet right here that can also be, my music and, a lot of stuff, I could kill, several birds with one stone. The next thing on my to-do list will probably be my fuel system. I'm probably going to run a, 255 Walboro. And then I actually ordered some of the LS fuel line AN adapters that go up to the fuel rail, and a little kit that comes with just miscellaneous adapters and, bins and the actual line to go to my, what's it called? Can't think, I'm delirious. Regulator. After I get my fuel system done, next thing will probably be my brakes. And I'm pretty sure I can really use all my existing lines, which I actually run. I'll show you. I actually run these nylon hoses that I got from, I believe, Speedway. And I just wrapped it in these Kevlars. And I've had pretty good luck out of them. I've only had one incident where I was actually at Mayhem on Blueberry, and a stick come up and hit right here and broke the hose, which you can see this one's actually kinked a little bit. But it broke this right here out of this brass fitting. But that's gonna wrap this video up. I'm hungry, I'm tired, I'm ready to take a shower, and I will see you guys on part 4.